Hello guys, welcome to the Wrestling Superstar Review Show. Today I'm going to be looking at the Dynamite Kid. Some of you might know him, some of you might not. It's actually better if you don't know him because I think the people that I do reviews of people that people are familiar with, it's can be a bit boring, so I try to look for someone that is not very well known. Well, he is very well known, but not to maybe the next generation of the fans. Anyway, yeah, so it's called the Dynamite Kid, and he was born on the 5th of December 1958 in Gloucestershire in Lancashire, over in the United Kingdom, near where I live actually. So yeah, that's where he's from anyway. And he's been in quite a lot of wrestling promotions. The WWF, Stampede Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling. You name it, he's been there, and he was very, very good. He was one of the first persons to develop the Tombstone Power Driver. He's the one who actually used it quite a lot. His notable feuds were mainly with Tiger Mask in Japan, really, but also Bret Hart in Canada as well. He's the tag team partner of the British Bulldogs as well, with Davey Boy Smith, sorry. So that's mainly just him, just the background of him. But we'll get to the main part of him now, alright? So he started his wrestling career in 1975. And he started off in Stampede Wrestling. And he had great feuds with Bruce Hart. Bruce Hart, sorry, yeah. And that's where he developed his persona of the Dynamite Kid. He met quite a lot of wrestling stars like Jake the Snake Roberts, And he actually got into trouble with some drugs actually. Him and Jake the Snake Roberts were doing some cocaine and what wrestlers do. Well, not every wrestler. Then he got a bit of trouble with cocaine back in 1980, that is, yeah. He then went on to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he had a legendary feud against Tiger Mask. That's mainly just his early years going on like that. After that, he left that in 1983, and then in 1984 he joined the WWF, and he captured the Junior Heavyweight Championship by winning a tournament. That's basically just the beginning of it, right? So then we move on to the most famous time of his life, right? He moved on to the WWF properly in 1984, and then he had a big run, well, not only a small run, until 1988. He made his television debut on August the 29th, 1984, where he had he and Bret Hart defeated Iron Mike Sharp and Troy Alexander in a match eventually shown on September the 15th, 1984, and it's actually at the Maple Leaf Gardens, so that's good. He had quite a lot of feuds around with Don Morocco and Bob Orton, Roddy Piper, Junkyard Dog, Vince McMahon. And he had a little run of him as well. So yeah, that's probably like the most time people remember of him. But over here in the United Kingdom is pretty famous because not too many British wrestlers actually make it into the WWF or the American mainstream wrestling. And he was one of the people where he actually was a real British citizen, not like the stupid the British invasion of TNA, William Regal, when they put on that fake British accent. As you can see, I'm from England as well. I don't speak like that, so just wanted to clear that up. After that, he went on to Stampede Wrestling again, back to All Japan Pro Wrestling, and then Michinoku Pro Wrestling as well. And this time he made the big money. He was getting paid £20,000 each month. Now, back then in the the 80s going into the 90s, that's very good. So that I'm only doing quick videos on him because I really would like to go on. You don't have to if you don't want, obviously. Maybe go and watch some of his videos. He's a great wrestler, great technical wrestler, as well as he could pick people up in Tombstone and pretty good as well. Yeah. Okay, and he had a final match anyway. I'll tell you the final match, and it was on October the 10th in 1996 at the Michinoku Pro Wrestling event called These Days, and it was against he was with this wrestler called Doz Karas and Kunaki Kobayashi, and he was against the Great Sasuke and Mil Makarasias. Sorry for the spellings. You know, so that'll be a pretty interesting match to see as well. And that was his last match ever. And he retired in 1997. And, you know, he's just basically gone back to, you know, living off the royalties that he's ever had. And that's basically it, really. That's all I can tell you about. You know, he's a great wrestler. You go and check him out. You know, oh, just remember, this is not the funny show like the other one. This is the more serious show. You know, I don't want to make it too serious. I want to make it fun and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my review anyway of the Dynamite Kid. Please make sure to go and check him out, and peace out. Bye.